All right, folks, welcome back. Wednesday, the 16th of December. It's 5 p.m. on the dot. Chores are all done. I kind of wanted to enjoy the last half hour of daylight today for no particular reason. I guess just things have been a little hairy. We had a certain little episode go on here. I'll explain it to you in just a bit, now that I'm calmed down. Okay, we did not reach above 32 degrees today, but the sun came out. It was about, I'd say about 3 hours. And I swear to you, that was probably the strongest sun I've ever felt. Just beautiful. Cool temps, but that sun shining down. Anyway, I took advantage of the opportunity. Lately here, I didn't deserve to even have this tractor. This is obviously the 6420 loader tractor. She was pretty rough, pretty dirty, pretty nasty. I have to do the inside yet, which I plan on spit polish cleaning on another warmer day that I do see coming up in the near future here in the next 7-8 days. But yeah, 6420 got a real nice bath. It needs a grease job and a whole inside spit polish cleaning. Yeah, I feel a little bit better about that. Stockpiled some feed here today. There's 8 or 9 bales of peas and oats in the back, but because that's what they got last, I put it in the back so they can get sorghum. I rotate a little bit. I guess for no particular reason. Otherwise, it just, I guess, makes me feel good. I don't know, something about them acquiring a taste for one certain feed source when you go after another, you know, unless of course it's, you know, the almighty powerful corn silage or something. There's waste. It takes them a little bit to get used to it. Maybe it's just my cows, they're greedy, maybe they're spoiled, but I like rotating. I can do trips of 9 bales with the big, my longer wagon, and of course one in the spears. So it's always a 9 bale rotation. I don't know, getting a little fancy maybe, I don't know. Okay, as you can see, we had a full-on beautiful blanket dusting of snow this morning. I got to be honest with you, shame on me, but it was quite a sight. It was real nice. I hope that's a sign to come of a white morning Christmas. They beat up those AccuRation tubs pretty good. They got a little ways to go. They're doing real good. Of course, they got that alfalfa baleage out there. They just got done with their grain for like a half hour ago. And this is what these turkeys usually do. They like to roam, play around a little bit. Of course, we're in the heifer lot. But in this heifer lot is a red cow. And I'm going to explain that to you. What are you bellering about over here? Huh? What you doing? What are you doing? Blow at me and I'll jump over this fence. We'll have a talk there, bud. Of course, this is SOB, Son of Blaster. I'm heading over to the Revels. Talked to Jim just the other day and going to pick up Remington on Monday afternoon. Monday afternoon. So looking forward to that, having a nice visit and bringing Remington back so they can both have so he can have a friend to play with a little bit and rough up a little bit. And yeah, it'll be nice to get both of the bulls in here and settled for the winter. He's doing real good. Mind's his own business, calm as a cucumber for the most part. Of course, he's putting on a show now. Really? What an idiot. I got a half a mind to put up a couple strings of barbed wire on this separation line. I think it's a must, especially within time to come with these younger heifers. I don't think I need to explain that. Now let me explain the red cow that's in here. We had some pretty healthy shenanigans that were very destructive Monday night at some point, anywhere from 9 p.m. to 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? You'll never know. And go figure, lo and behold, I wasn't home. That's the way that happens. So anyway, we've got a well, everybody's got them. Everybody. They're littered throughout the country now. Let's just call them America's finest. America's finest. Those that don't need to concern themselves with going to work in the morning, but still have a influx of money coming in. What is it, once or twice a month? So it's not very often, but of course there's the service road going up to the tower. And there's a makeshift parking lot up there and all that other stuff. You know, there's business to handle up there, so there's room to maneuver. Well, I'll just go ahead and freely admit to you, it's actually a beautiful spot to go up there with the Ranger, even a vehicle. The sights are beautiful. I know I've taken you up there before. It's pretty nice. Well, once in a great while, there becomes a pretty obnoxious little crowd up there. Whether it's just one vehicle with some people in it or a couple, smoking dope, weed, meth, whatever. And don't tell me that they're not, because I know that there's stuff up there that says that they are. Trust me, I've sat in enough seminars with drug awareness. I know what the hell I'm talking about. And of course, you know, drinking, all that other stuff. Well, anyway, enough of this BS. Let's just call it America's finest. What happened was they did a bunch of burnouts up there. There's another word for it. I'm just going to say burnouts in the gravel. That scared the absolute daylights out of the heifer lot. And rightfully so, especially if it was late at night and they're all half asleep inside the shelter. Well, they all headed towards this weak corner, because it's the weak corner. Let's all settle down here. She's getting kicked back out to the cow lot. Excuse you. Tomorrow. So they all headed for the weak corner. And shame on me, I fortified it pretty damn nice. Therefore, I didn't do our norm, and that's parking some hay wagons here for the winter, immediately after weaning. Anyway, they headed for the corner, broke this down. In an absolute fit of rage, the entire cow herd joined them, and we had a full-on, good old-fashioned stampede here. High tensile wire down everywhere, cattle out into the yard, some in the yard, couple lingering, lot, couple of them lingering in here. And of course, this is what I get for being early and prepared this year for winter. Everybody mingled within each other. So therefore, my well put together, for me anyway, I'm pretty proud of it, my well put together heifer lot is now back in with all the, and watch it, with all the cows. Absolute mayhem around here. High tensile down everywhere. That takes a little force there, folks. I don't care what you're saying. Just a disaster. But there's a lot to be happy about here. All the fences back together. Fencers are on, operating as normal. Everybody's calmed down. All the cows are over here. And the entire heifer lot is now put back together, with the exception of one red cow that's going to get separated tomorrow. The gate has been closed and locked up to the hill. Simple no trespassing signs, which just keeps out the honest person, have been put up. I'll just go ahead and tell myself that gate was open. And that is a no trespassing territory up there. Well, that bull's doing some weird stuff here. The gate was freely open. There's been a lot of business up at that tower, if you can see up above. A lot of business has been had up there. In fact, they were up here for a month straight, no more than just about 2 weeks ago. You sound like a damn wolf over there. So that's what a person gets for an open gate. We'll blame it on ourselves. It's not the other people's fault. Some of that pure alfalfa baleage gave them this stuff to settle down and everything else. Are you kidding me? We got a show going on over here. That ain't normal, bud. Start sounding like a real bull. Let's get some grunting going on. Huh? You dirty son of a gun, you? You're not allowed in there, bud. You get in there, I'm gonna have to whip you. You quit being a pest. No. No. Your buddy's coming back here in about 3-4 days. Trust me, he needs a buddy real bad. So anyway, that's the story on America's Finest. I'm afraid that's the absolute norm everywhere. I used to brag quite a bit about where I'm from and how things operated, and old-fashioned this, that, the other thing. Everybody worked. Played hard as well, hunted, fished. And if they had to put in a 16, 18-hour day to do so, to enjoy life, that's what you had to do. But of course, we have caught up to the rest of the world, and we have for some time now. So I'm going to have to turn into that person. The person gets on the phone and calls the cops now. Basically to shoot one across the bow, you know, let the word get out. No nonsenses take place up there. No more trespassing, no more going up there freely and doing whatever it is that you're going to do. I got no choice to turn into that person and make that phone call. But we'll see what happens. I definitely don't want to go through this again. We're talking pure disaster. About enough to make a grown man cry. But you ain't going to see any crying out of me. Glossy-eyed, maybe. You get me angry enough, the old eyes will get glossy. But anyway, that's the story. It's all over. There's a lot to be happy about. Things actually could have been tremendously worse. And that's my story. Sticking to it. We're going to take a little look at Baldy here. Well, that bull doesn't, he doesn't normally act like that. There's obviously some sort of little bit of love in the air, getting him all agitated. Hey, Baldy, come on out of there now. She's doing real good. Real good. She's to the point now where you bring that milk replacer out and she's just diving right in. It's still only once a day and that's all it's going to be. In fact, I only have enough replacer for maybe about another 6, 7, I doubt 8 feedings. And that's all she's going to get. It was just a little bit of help. She's doing real good. She's going to be extremely small in the barn when she goes in the barn on Christmas Eve. It's on the calendar and I'm sticking to it. But there won't be a lot of room for big competition because there's enough room to roam and everybody gets what they go after. So I got some good confidence everything's going to be okay with her. She'll be just fine. So anyway, all right folks, I'm going to lose you here. That's about it here for today.